If you're looking for the heavy metal guitars, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. If you want to get a good quality heavy metal guitars according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have the Schecter Omen-6. The Schecter Omen-6 is an entry-level model that lives up to Schecter's wickedly styled, inexpensive guitars loaded with specs to a T. The first thing you'll notice when you grab hold of it is the immaculate balance and weight. It certainly deserves all the commendation it gets for good QA and a great finish. There's something special about it, something that says you can play it for hours with no discomfort. The clean lines, unique inlays, rich contours, and spotless finish make you question the price tag. A part of the Omen's appeal is the great neck feel. Topped with a rosewood fingerboard, the bolt-on maple neck is smooth, fast, highly playable, and the perfect size for an average-sized person. This could arguably be the best neck you'll find in this price bracket, but the Diamond Plus hot pickups can do all the mild to wild sounds without any fuss. They are clearly made for rock and metal. The EQ panel is simple, and the three-way selector will help you toggle through some usable tones. The pickups, though nothing extraordinary, pair well with the resonant basswood body. The two-pneumatic bridge and string-through design also provide considerable sustain. Moving on to the next at number 2 with ESP Limited MH203QM. ESP's MH series offers the looks of the M series in a China-made package for those who want a dazzling guitar with a not-so-dazzling price tag. With the 203QM, you've got a mahogany body with an arch top and HSS pickup configuration. The maple veneer is mostly for aesthetic value. It is a plain board with grand filler that is sealed in a satin finish. It would be silly to expect an actual maple cap under $500. The pure white maple fingerboard is bright and fast, and the neck ticks all the boxes for metal guitarist. The offset inlays are barely noticeable but give the neck a very clean look. The neck joint shape lets you dive deep for upper fret access. The HSS pickup configuration is certainly more versatile than the usual double humbucker options. The guitar does an average job at clean tones, but makes up for lost ground with the high-gain tones. The ESP-LS pickups are custom designed for the 200 series. They are high-output P-ups with ceramic magnets that roar when you push the amp, but can feel a little listless in low-output situations. You could swap the passive single coils with Seymour Duncan JB, but there isn't anything inherently wrong with the LS pickups. The tremolo system works as intended, and the guitar stays in tune fairly well. Unfortunately, in what feels like a recurring theme in this price bracket, the fretwork is slipshod and could certainly use some filing down. The number 3 position is held by Ibanez RGA series RGA 742 FM 7-string. The RG 7421 is a hard-to-resist entry-level 7-stringer that boasts of incredulously affordable price tag. This hardtail guitar has a mahogany body with a flamed maple top with lissom contours and curvy edges. The Dragon Eye burst flat, DF and maple veneer on the headstock underpin its appealing looks. The Wizard Roman 2.7 neck is 3-piece maple with a Jetoba fingerboard that houses 24 jumbo frets with offset white dot inlays. The build quality is acceptable, but it might need a setup as QA can vary among this product line. On the plus side, the neck is fast and playable with a 48 nut width that extends to 68 at the 24th fret. You can drop the action to 1.6 without any buzz, quite impressive for an Indonesia-made guitar. Read our guide to guitar action to understand how and why to do this. The slim neck profile, light frame, and satin finish on the back of the neck will help with agility. Unfortunately, the fretwork seems to be sketchy in parts. As for the electronics, the quantum humbuckers in the neck and bridge position are passive ceramic P-ups. They aren't super high output, but they don't have any mud or tint to detract from their perfectly reasonable capabilities either. There's something scooped in the low end for sure, possibly to keep it clean and tight. The 5-way pickup selector An EQ panel can be used to dial in a lot of serviceable tones, and not just for metal. Next at number 4, we have Ibanez RGA series RGA 742 FM 7-string. The Wizard Roman 2/7 neck is 3-piece maple with a Jetoba fingerboard that houses 24 jumbo frets with offset white dot inlays. The build quality is acceptable, but it might need a setup as QA can vary among this product line. On the plus side, the neck is fast and playable with a 48 nut width that extends to 68 at the 24th fret. You can drop the action to 1.6 without any buzz, quite impressive for an Indonesia-made guitar. Read our guide to guitar action to understand how and why to do this. The slim neck profile, light frame, and satin finish on the back of the neck will help with agility. Unfortunately, the fretwork seems to be sketchy in parts. As for the electronics, the quantum humbuckers in the neck and bridge position are passive ceramic P-ups. They aren't super high output, but they don't have any mud or tin to detract from their perfectly reasonable capabilities either. There's something scooped in the low end for sure, possibly to keep it clean and tight. The 5-way pickup selector and EQ panel can be used to dial in a lot of serviceable tones, and not just for metal. The number 5 position is held by Sterling by MusicMan MA-100 ICR John Petrucci signature. If Petrucci's tone and playing inspires you and can't afford the USA-made Majesty, you can get the MA-100 under $1,000. It's a stripped-down version with a similar overall design. You've still got the light basswood body, the svelte set-through mahogany neck, the 12 dB boost with a different set of pickups. As for the design, the futuristic aesthetic results in peerless styling, and the headstock sports the unusual 4+2 musician die-cast tuner split. This unequal string split results in an uninterrupted line that adds to the guitar's ability to stay in tune, which it does brilliantly, no matter what you put it through. Additionally, the dual-action truss rod also helps with advanced setup options. This ergonomic design is built for and in consultation with a guitar virtuoso. It has been executed by a brand that has firmly established its credentials for decades. It's no surprise that it impresses at every level. The guitar feels super light, plays super vibrant, and sounds like a lightning bolt from hell. The only thing you are likely to miss is the signature Petrucci Di Marzio pickups, although you could always make the upgrade or spend an extra $2 and go for the real deal. The number 6 position is dominated by Ibanez RGD Iron Label RGD X6PB. Ibanez needs no introduction to metal guitarists, but their relatively new Iron Label legacy is certainly worth a glowing overview. The RGD model we've picked has all the features of a premium guitar without breaching the $1,000 mark. It is part of their made-for-metal Iron Label lineup with an asymmetric poplar burl top pitted against a layered ash mahogany body. To begin with, the asymmetrical poplar burl top looks far too gorgeous to be captured in a photograph. The ash body could arguably be considered an upgrade from basswood, but the ebony fingerboard is undeniable a step up. The 26.5-inch scale with a maple Bubinga Nitro Wizard neck is designed to accommodate speed, agility, and optimize clarity. It is lightning fast and high on playability, like most Ibanez necks, and has all the hallmarks of a shred machine. However, the Fusion Edge pups are where the real value lies. Di Marzio made these humbuckers in collaboration with Ibanez for the Iron Label product line. They are crisp, clear, and cut like a knife, a really sharp knife. The tight lows and resounding ready for metal tone is veritable pristine, ready for anything you intend to throw at it. The high gain tones are gritty and gnarly, and the mids remain rich throughout all the tweaking and twirling of knobs. The tone is incredulously clean in low tunings with focus bass and sparkly highs. We'd wager a bet that this model, and series in general, might become a mainstay that will win over metal guitarists for years to come. The guitar ships tuned a step down and works fine with 10s in standard tuning. However, if you find it too tight, you can drop to 9s. If you are willing to stretch the budget, you can go for the premium and prestige versions or the premium Ibanez S series. And, for the record, this model is also available as a 7 and 9 string model or the RGIB21. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Schecter C1 Hellraiser electric guitar. The C1 Hellraiser is the OG double-cut super strat body shape with a carved top that went on to inspire the Ibanez SE series guitars. You've got the multi-ply balun binding, the black hardware, the soft bevel carved on the quilted maple, and the list goes on. This guitar looks great, not just for the price, and the construction finish is hard to fault. The mahogany neck and body are the backbone of its rich and warm vibrations. They balance out the treble-happy MG pups brilliantly. This is an exemplary pairing of tone woods and electronics, an impeccable union that yields a well-balanced tone. Once again, Schecter's three-piece set and neck with a 14-inch radius sets a benchmark for playability and feel in this price bracket. It has the perfect width, a solid thin C-shaped profile, and a short heel. The uniform neck thickness and the heel ramp make it ideal for speed and upper fret access. Although, it may lead you to ponder how killer this axe would be with an ebony fingerboard. The highlight of this model, however, is the ability to choose between the original Floyd Rose Tremolo or Tone Pro String Through Tune-O-Matic. We've selected the Tone Pro String Through Tone-O-Matic paired with Graphtec Tusk Nut because it has better sustain and allows the mahogany richness to shine through. It is also cheaper than the FR version, which spills over the $1 mark. The EMG Actives are an exceedingly familiar tone in metal music, powerful, aggressive, and well-defined. The note definition is sharp as hell, and the 81TW89R can be cool split to obtain a massive range of tones. In fact, we prefer the 89R R equals reverse coil orientation to the standard 89 because it can be used to get a strat-like tone which adds to the versatility of the clean tones. It has the looks and feel of a boutique guitar and the sounds that can serve you for the better part of a decade. If you want to keep under $1,000, by $1 you'll have a tough time finding a better instrument. The number 8 position is held by Jackson's Soloist SL7 HD electric guitar. The SL7 is the source of Jacob choice, signs of the swarm lightning deathcore riffs, and brutal breakdowns. It is a premium hardtail 7-stringer that does a terrific job at the various inflections of the metal sound and style. The unmistakable warmth and richness of the mahogany body is paired with a poplar burl top that adds some zing to the upper mids. You'll find this model in a variety of finish options that play on the stunning figure top grain with transparent finish. The single-piece set-through maple neck is fitted with a graphite reinforcement and scarf joint. The design is ideal for upper fret access and rock-solid tuning stability. The neck profile is great for speed and playing comfort. The ebony fingerboard hosts 24 jumbo frets with quirky alumaloid piranha tooth inlays. The neck is intricately designed, with a curvature at the nut for cording that flats out gradually to accommodate speedy licks in the upper register. You can dole out lightning licks and wide bends without the need to fret out your hand at the 12th fret. The Seymour Duncan SH pickups are high-output pups with ceramic magnets and hot coil windings. They deliver a full-bodied sound that can span from rich and clean to gritty and gnarly. You can further modify and refine their versatile tones with the 5-way selector blade and knob tweaks. Throughout the wide spectrum of tones, the SL7 retains a pristine and precise voice that is enhanced by the H7 hardtail bridge's stability and the seemingly infinite string through sustain. Next at number 9 we have ESP Limited EC1000 EverTune electric guitar. The EC1000 ET is a part of the limited range of guitars that are pre-fitted with the F-model EverTune bridge. Now, you can also get the EverTune bridge as a standalone bridge and have a guitar tech retrofitted to any guitar you already own. Alternatively, you could get any of the differing models with 6, 7, or 8 strings from ESP's catalog. The EC1000 ET has a Les Paul-like single-cut mahogany body topped with a maple cap, not veneer. It is significantly lighter than a Gibson with a tangibly different tone. It has a luxurious but vintage-looking charm, pulls apart from the aggressively styled guitars metal is privy to. The components, hardware, and finish are first-rate beyond doubt. The thin U-neck is topped with a rosewood fingerboard that houses 24 jumbo frets. The neck is fast and smooth, designed to accommodate all the histrionics of metal guitarists. The neck joint will let you dive deep and the ET system keeps the intonation clean. The active pickups, especially the EMG 81 are assertive and commanding, but at the same time the NEC EMG60 can sound out pleasantly warm tones. From mellow to meltdown, versatility will not be an issue. The EverTune is the distinguishing factor, and we'll focus on that since it is the reason we've picked this model. The EC1000 has a tailpiece with screws on either side of the Tone Pro locking bridge system. Every string has its individual lever and spring, and you can adjust the saddles to accommodate the tension. You'll need a 2.5mm Allen wrench to adjust each spring and the row of screws or adjust the inclination. It may sound like work, but it only needs to be done once. We hope our genuine list with in-depth reviews will help you find the right tool for the job, unleashing hell. As always, do your research, ask questions, spend your money where it matters, and have fun. That's all for today. We upload music product review videos in every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.